my friends like, dude, make it funny, or yo, better not be boring. Well, you guys, I did my best, so please bear with me. Going into high school for me was scary as all heck. I was the hyperactive creature I still am today, but I was also very gullible and naive. My friends may say that hasn't changed either, but anyways. Going in, I was convinced that my high school experience would consist of being pushed into lockers and getting swirlies in the toilet by the scary bullies. Luckily, I learned quickly that it was nothing like the movies. It was not a musical and not one continuous loop of bullying. Going in wasn't only scary for me because of social fears, but it was also intimidating because my whole life I had been told I was dumb. Told that the ADD I was diagnosed with as a child would make the possibility of not only passing, but succeeding, extremely slim. Well, look at me now. I probably sound like some cliche dork, but with hard work and amazing teachers, I was able to succeed and prove not only my old teachers wrong, but myself as well. I am standing here today having committed to the college of my dreams and with a future shining ahead of me. I have one tip I can give to all of you. It's something my brother told me. See, he went to CHS and graduated, but he said that I was so smart to be involved in as many as clubs and activities as I am, because he never got involved in anything, and he regrets it. He went home every day after school and played Xbox. And yes, I agree that playing video games for hours on end is super fun, but when you leave this place, you're not coming back. You are in the real world, and all you have left of high school are your yearbooks and memories. I didn't join the play or the musical because I was planning on becoming the next Broadway star, but because I made more friends doing that than I thought possible. This is why I'm telling you to join clubs, start clubs, and make as many friends as humanly possible. It isn't easy to put yourself out there or to try something new, but I can confidently say that I'm friends with a heck of a lot of good people. People who I trust, people who I love, and I did not find them by being the antisocial being I sometimes refer to, but by putting myself out there. So yeah, make friends, join clubs, don't let obstacles like ADD stand in your way, occasionally open a book, and you'll be where I am in no time. Before I finish, I just want to thank my friends, family, and the following amazing teachers I've had throughout high school. Mr. A, Miss McKenna, Mr. Lynch, Mr. and Mrs. Brennan, Mrs. Track, Mr. Bucari, Mr. Zupan, Mrs. Darko, Mrs. Clancy, and Mr. Colucci, and many more. Thank you!
Thank you, Lauren. Good job. Next up, we have Matt HOLIC.
When your speech is on Google Docs? Okay. All right, this is my senior speech. Hey. Okay. All right, this is my senior speech. I called it Thank You Next. Here's why. All right, you're probably wondering why I named it after a song by Ariana Grande, but here's my answer. All right, so Thank You Next is a self-empowerment song about taking all the bad experiences that have ever happened to you and expressing gratitude for them and learning from them. This is a huge lesson that I've taken in the last couple of years, and it's something I will carry for the rest of my life. My name is Matt HOLIC. I'm a senior at Carmel High School, and I will be attending SUNY Fredonia this fall. And I just want to... And this is 5 huge lessons I've learned in my high school career. Jesus, I'm loud, okay. Number 1, don't be afraid to wean someone out of your life that's not meant to be there for a very long time. Upon entering high school, I wasn't a very good student. I had no idea what made me happy, and I was involving myself with people who weren't meant to be in my life for very long. This area of my life was very confusing as I was trying to figure out who I was while constantly being told to change myself. You do not have to keep someone in your life if you don't want them there. And your mental health is way more important than the validation of anybody else. I wish someone told me that 3 years ago when I was trying to get someone who completely destroyed my health out of my life. But in the last couple of years, I've realized that I tend to learn things the hard way. All right, number 2. You're allowed to make mistakes as long as you learn from them and do your best to not make them again. Something I've learned in high school is that in 99.9% of cases, nothing lasts forever. However, take that with a grain of salt and don't go completely crazy, because at the end of freshman year, I pulled a 2007 Britney Spears, had a breakdown and shaved half my head in my bathroom. It's still shaved. I don't know if it was a good or bad decision. Moving on to number 3, forgive. In the last 4 years, I've placed my trust in people who did not care about me at all and did not have my best interests at heart. Some of these people I've not spoken to in 3 years, but some of them I'm still friendly with. However, I've forgiven all of them. This all ties back to the two ways you can handle a situation, letting it overcome you or overcoming it. It takes a special type of strength to forgive people who beat you down when you were already on the ground. It took me a long time to recover from constantly feeling like you had to change who you are to embody someone else's mold. The huge lesson I've learned is from Kesha, who said, resentment is like drinking poison and expecting an enemy to die. I go by that quote all the time. It's very easy to harbor resentment for someone because of your own insecurities. Number 4, do whatever makes you happy. If someone doesn't like the way you live, tell them to stop watching you. They don't need to know. What people do to you is not reflective of your character, it's reflective of theirs. If they ain't love you, don't let them bug you, alright? Okay. All you need to do, if someone doesn't like watching you happy, chances are they're not happy. And that's not your fault. There's nothing you can do about that. All you can do is just send them love and move on. Number 5, let people know when you're grateful for them. Life is too short and anything can happen. As a way to conclude this speech, I would like to say thank you to people who have impacted my life in amazing ways. First, I would like to thank my vocal teacher, Melissa Jones. From the moment I sung to her for the first time, she instilled a level of confidence in me that I will cherish for the rest of my life. That woman is one of the reasons why I'm doing what I love today, and that's pursuing music as a career. Secondly, I would like to thank my guidance counselor, Mr. Rotolo. He has listened to my problems since sophomore year, big and small, and I'm very grateful for him for always helping me think about the big picture in any situation. This year, he took over as our advisor of our Gay Straight Alliance, which me and Autumn Laughlin are presidents of. And he gave me and Autumn the freedom to discuss topics that haven't been talked about before, and I'm extremely grateful for him for letting me provide other students with the environment that upon entering during freshman year, I am really grateful to be able to help students and give them the environment that I never knew I needed upon entering that club, so thank you, Rotolo. All right. I almost just said thirdly, which is not a word, okay. Lastly, okay, I would like to thank the Foreign Language Department, and most importantly, Mr. Loria and Ms. Delvecchio for encouraging me for years and providing me with the opportunity to pursue the Seal of Biliteracy, a year-long project that if I earned would certify me at a proficiency level in Spanish, one level below the ability to teach Spanish in New York. I was one of the first students in Carmel High School history to earn the Seal of Biliteracy, and the amount of love that I have for this entire department fills my heart. Anything you want to do in this life, you can achieve. The only person stopping you from reaching your full potential is you. And once you realize that, you can shake your demons out and be the best person you can be. There are many times in my life where all got too much for me to handle and my anxiety would cripple me. In this life, you can't control what happens to you, you can only control how you handle it. Okay, lost my spot. Okay, let's go back to that. All right. I used to never think that I would be able to sing on a stage, and now it's what I want to pursue as a career, because I faced my fear of rejection and fear of performing for a crowd. My dream is to be on a giant stage singing my heart out to people who my music connects to. Music has gotten me through the hardest moments of my life by putting me in a different reality when I couldn't handle my own, but in the amazing moments of my life, it only enhanced them. Music is a friend I will carry for my whole life, and I'm completely content with that. What I make my life about is the ability to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and move on with your life, and being grateful for everything that life has taught you. We are all the embodiment of everything that's ever happened to us, and everyone that's ever impacted our lives. Life is a beautiful thing, and once you realize that, you are free from anything that's ever held you down. Thank you so much, Carmel High School, for teaching me so much.
Thank you, Matt. Next up, LANA, OROURKE.
Hello, everyone. I am so grateful to have been chosen to be up here right now. I will try to not bore you all too much, because I realize the AP Music Theory exam just was today. I'm sure whoever in this audience just took this exam is very exhausted right now. I would tell you a noteworthy music pun, but that's not really my forte. think negatively unless we train ourselves to be positive. Therefore, people say, there is absolutely no way. You can't do this. I turn those can'ts into cans. I can pass this class. I can present in front of my class. And if I mess up, I will learn from those lessons, from those mistakes, sorry. The next topic I want to mention is the ripple effect of kindness. In my public speaking class, we discussed the importance of random acts of kindness. You never know what someone is going through in a day. Each person has their own story of what their day, their week, or even their year has been. Through genuine and random acts of kindness, you have the power to make a person's day. Sometimes people go through bad days, and the only thing that cheers them up during that day is a random act of kindness. You have the power to change someone's life. That's powerful. No one is exempt from changing the world. You all have the power. There was one day where luck seemed to turn against me. The only thing that put a smile on my face that day were 2 kind comments from a couple of my friends in my women's ensemble class. One of them said, "It's okay, you'll be better tomorrow." And the other one said, "It's all right, everyone has their bad days." These comments made my whole entire day. Imagine the power of your random acts of kindness. Next, I want to show you the value of surrounding yourself with good people. It doesn't matter if someone has been celebrating your victories with you. What really matters is, yes, victories are good to celebrate with your friends, but that's not everything. I say that good friends are like stars. They are with you through your darkest times and your best times. I'm sure we all have those few special people that we think of when we think of our good friends. I certainly do, and we should all be grateful for the good people in our lives. To find the good people in this world, you need to put your prejudices behind you and put up with their weaknesses as well as their strengths. Find someone with only good intentions for you. Even if they do screw up every once in a while, that's all right. What might invade your mind is what they did or said. I can't forgive them. Look what they did. You're insane for even thinking I could, you think. But no one is perfect, and how they apologize is what counts. How they apologize and gain your trust back is, how they apologize and gain your trust is what shows their true colors and who they really are. One day, I was sitting in my mom's car, and my mom, the wise woman that she is, told me this piece of advice I would like to share with everyone today. She told me, don't reject somebody because they're imperfect. Everyone is imperfect. I would like to end this speech by saying that all of you were such an inspiration for me choosing to come up here and speak to all of you today. It is such an honor. I would like
follow your dreams, or that studying for hours will pay off because we already know that Carl Kate will do that for us. We all live our own lives with different perspectives, interests, and passions, and not only that, but we all come from different homes with different values, circumstances, and upbringings. Because of this, we are in no place to be judging or comparing ourselves with one another. In my opinion, focusing on your own life is the most important task for us high schoolers. Errors made in high school do not define you for the rest of your life, but how you respond will shape you forever. For as long as I can remember, I had played the victim in my own life, thinking that for whatever reason I was simply unlucky with the circumstances I just happened to be born into. I've hit my all-time lows, my many, many all-time lows, but because of them, I choose to live my life without regret. At this age where we're all angsty and depressed, we should learn to embrace our mistakes by taking from them what we can get. If you go through serious hardship, coming back from it as a stronger, wiser person, you could consider yourself more lucky than someone who never faced that obstacle in the first place. For example, majority of my high school years, I stayed ashamed for all the countless weird phases and friend groups I switched from, but at least now I know I don't have to pretend I'm God when I go to college. So I had a really tough transition from middle school to high school. Every day quickly became nothing but a struggle for me. Getting out of bed, going to school, and doing any work at all was too much of a disruption to my daily routine of eating globs of Nutella before my 12-hour so-called nap. I began associating myself with all the wrong crowds and relationships and habits. My self-doubt eventually became so intense that my thoughts were flooded with creative ideas and ways to make it all end. The truth is that the only person who was responsible for those struggles was myself. I had always recognized my potential and constantly regretted that I never took advantage of it. It took 3 years of this for me to finally realize that my constant thoughts of regret were only wrong. Every one of those incidents ultimately taught me a new lesson that brought so much meaning to my life. I would never be as happy and content with my life and myself as a whole right now if it weren't for all of my struggles that I was once so ashamed of. I learned to overcome these obstacles with plenty of time and the right attitude because I never gave up. Making mistakes is crucial, but that doesn't mean you go out of your way to. Follow the path that your life makes for you and take advantage of all of it that you can. Your grades are truly not everything. They are something, but definitely not the core to who you are. Sorry to break it to you, Mr. Carr, but throughout your life you're not going to face problems where you literally have to find a derivative of each of the following. These years are not just for learning and preparing for college, but for making a minor mistakes now so you don't have to face them on a greater scale later in life. If you're going through a rough patch so bad that you literally cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel, just hold on to the fact that it's there and you'll find your way. Look for the opportunities where you can grow your mindset. Look for the things that make you happy and remind you that there is so much more to you than just your academic numbers. My fellow students, leave high school knowing that alongside achieving the honor of going to a college of which you cannot afford, that you as a whole have also become much more smarter, independent, stronger, and maybe even good looking. You might even master the art of eating in the library without getting caught. I downed at least 10 deli sandwiches in there this year. Understand that it takes failure and the ability to embrace the good that comes from that failure in order to achieve anything you want with the right determination. My experience has allowed me to take on challenges and to see them as opportunities to learn more about myself and the world around me. You will thrive knowing that your best qualities were gained through serious hardship that you overcame using the tools and surroundings life gave you, and I guarantee you that you will regret absolutely nothing about that. These 4 years are going to be the weirdest years of your life so far, so make them count. Allow your healthy mistakes to be healthy mistakes, and don't let your downfalls go without purpose. I want to thank all of the faculty and staff here at CHS for creating an environment in which I feel safe, and for pushing values onto us that prepare us for the real world. Thank you, and have a great journey.
Thank you. So, ARGENTIERI. Hello.
Alright, so I don't remember much about freshman orientation, but I do remember thinking that the administrators were full of nonsense. Mr. Riola assured us that Carmel would be a very special place, but I had been fed horror stories about bullying, drugs, and freshman kill days, so I figured that my time here would be 4 years of awful unmitigated misery. The fact that my mentor was nothing but friendly and helpful didn't convince me either. I thought it was just a fluke. The first day of school was a little rough. I got lost several times and had to ask a senior for directions, but I wasn't beaten up by anyone, deemed a total loser, at least in my face, or addicted to crack or anything, so it seemed like a net win. The second day of school came, the exact same thing happened. I got lost again. I asked the same senior for directions to the same place, but nothing else bad happened, so I figured this place couldn't be that bad. So the year went by, and the biggest takeaway from my freshman year was that neither my mentor nor that random senior were flukes, that everyone at Carmel conducted themselves with a simple decency, with the understanding that we were all in this together. Not because we knew each other well, we didn't, or because we were family, because we weren't, but because we knew that everybody else was a person too. Sophomore, junior, and senior year passed, some years faster than others, and I learned the importance of homework, school dances, and the mitochondria. But I won't bore you with the story of those 4 years, you'll have your own. So this is the part where I feel compelled to share advice, and I understand this is usually pretty boring, but it could save you money, so it's probably worth listening to. So, first off, the PSAT, a lot of times we see that as a waste of time. It can either be worthless or priceless. That choice is up to you. An honors college gave 2 of my classmates full rides, which free, nothing, absolutely free, which is always helpful. So, and then a bunch of other universities offer scholarships up to full tuition, and sometimes the college board gives you a scholarship too, so it's always nice to take some money back from them. Second, standardized tests. For me, the ACT was a lot easier than the SAT, but it's still worth it to take both, even though they introduced an adversity score. That probably won't help. Either way, it's still worth it. And then third, just a reminder of our position. We're at a school in a town. It may not seem too impressive. We have a movie theater, a bowling alley, and a couple of restaurants, but it is quite miraculous. We can eat without worrying, we can walk the streets without worrying, and we can criticize the government without worrying. Out of the 7 billion people alive today, and the estimated 100 billion people who preceded us and are now gone, we have it the best. We're at the pinnacle of human existence, and had some accident or time or geography placed us on this earth only a few generations ago or in another country, our experiences would be a lot different and a lot more difficult. Mr. Riola was right. Carmel really is a very special place. So, we have some of the best opportunities in human history, and we owe it to those who poured out their blood, sweat, and tears for us to make the most of it. So that brings me to my next piece of advice, which is really just a request in disguise. Please be worthy of your place here at the top of the world. Give the custodians the respect they deserve. Some of them are parents, some of them are veterans, and some came here to give their descendants better lives. But they all work extremely hard to maintain an environment that none of us did anything to earn, and the uncounted millions will never get to experience. So please, stop ruining the bathrooms and carry yourself with the same simple decency that has always characterized the students here. And then finally, in the end, it is what it is, it's not what it's not, and don't worry about it, you're all going to be fine.
Stephanie Linder.
Joining a club or a sport might change your life. I know that if I did not join cheer, I would not be the person I am today. Coming into high school, I was terrified. I was anxious, and to be honest, I was a spaz. Be like that. Through cheer, I learned the importance of hard work, dedication, teamwork, and perseverance under the guidance of my amazing coaches. I learned how to be a leader. Through cheer, I found my voice, even though it was gone all the time. The theater program at Carmel has served as sort of a second home and a creative outlet. When I'm not cheering, I'm usually involved in some sort of show, either here or at Pied Piper. The THS musical has brought me some of my closest friends and has allowed me to create some of my favorite memories, and I even learned how to tap dance.
great source of information, and 9 times out of 10, they'll be more than willing to answer any and all questions you have. And if you were my teacher, you know I have a lot of questions, and I'm sorry. The more effort you put in, the more you get out. If you're struggling in class, it can be extremely frustrating. I get it, especially with math. I'm so sorry to all my math teachers. Reach out to your teachers and get help. Honestly, the saddest part about graduating is leaving my teachers. I've been so lucky to have the best teachers these past 4 years. Even the teachers who seemed intimidating at first turned out to be some of the most helpful and caring educators. So, I would thank all my teachers by name, but that would take too long, and I don't want to bore everyone. But thank you to the teachers who spent countless hours giving extra help when I needed it. Thank you to the teachers who see the best in every single student and strive to bring it out. Thank you to the teachers who have been therapists on bad days. Thank you to the teachers who help with college and scholarship applications, writing recommendations, and proofreading my sometimes incoherent ramblings like this one. Thank you to the teachers who have supported me, cared for me, and pushed me to be a better student and a better person. So, thank you to all my teachers. You've all impacted me, and because of you, I'm super ready to leave Carmel and start my life at the University of Virginia. So, to conclude, get involved. You may discover a passion for something you never thought you would like. And that's exactly what happened to me with cheer. I joined on a whim because all my friends did it, and now I'm cheering for the national champions. Again, go Hoos. One final thank you to all my friends who are my support group, my family, and my family, who have encouraged me to chase my dreams no matter what. So, you only get one high school experience, you might as well try to make the best of it. That's it.
Good job. Now, our last speaker,
Good afternoon. Alright, so the motto I've embodied throughout high school is borrowed from Teddy Roosevelt. Dare greatly. Yes, 2 words, short and sweet. Those who dare greatly are not afraid to fail. They do not back down from challenges, and they are willing to take risks to better themselves as well as the people around them. Dare greatly to succeed in school. Push yourselves in your classes. Take the more challenging AP course. Make memes on your friends for group projects. Just don't be the kid who contributes nothing to the project. Be a leader in your lab groups and in class, but try not to spill the 6 molar hydrochloric acid everywhere. In AP US History, when Mr. Frank is randomly calling on people, raise your hand when you know the answer, because I guarantee you he will call on you for the one question you don't have the answer for. Actually do the readings for class. You will be exposed to some incredible historical documents, such as Martin Luther King Jr.'s letter from Birmingham jail. It's important that you actually do these readings. Taking the easy route will only get you so far in life. Rising seniors, apply to your dream schools, but understand that the application process is a rigged game. Hashtag thanks, Aunt Becky. Start those applications as early as possible and give your teachers time to write your recommendations. Build relationships with your teachers. Talk about your lives outside of school. Shout out to you, Mr. Hildenbrand, for always making those smooth transitions from fishing to physics. Build relationships with new people. That girl from your sophomore Spanish class that you've had a crush on all year, ask her out on a date. That kid who you always see sitting alone, ask how his day is going. Although it's hard to see sometimes, the impact we can have on others is huge. Dare greatly to become a leader in sports and in clubs. Running cross country and track has been one of the most impactful activities of my life so far. Thank you, Coach Short, for all you've done these past 4 years. I've learned to lead and I've learned to succeed, but most importantly, I've learned to fail. You are all bound to fail at something, and you will likely fail often. But that's how life works. What truly matters is that you put in 110% effort every time, regardless of what you are doing. Whatever happens, happens. A single test or race or game is not a reflection of who you are as a person, nor the countless hours of preparation you put in. When you do fail, you do it with honor, and you don't hesitate to try again. At the end of the day, you will feel more accomplished knowing that you gave and back down from your challenges. Dare greatly to succeed, but don't be afraid to